So this is a keychain flashlight, but it has an amazing feature that in fact, I have never seen before, and I've been looking for it for a long time, and that is the ability to act as a power bank. So as you can see here, there's a pocket clip. You also have a rotatable flashlight here, a compass, and it looks like some sort of a lantern feature, which we'll be going over later. The button is actually the compass. If you hold it down, turns on the flashlight, press it again, goes into a low mode, press it again, you have the lantern, and then the lantern went from high to low just there. You got strobe, and then goes back to the light, and you just hold it down again to shut it off. Now I really like the concept of this design. You got a flashlight and you have a mini battery bank in here to get you out of situations where you need a little bit of juice to make an emergency call. But I need some way to be able to make this attachable to my keychain so that it's more EDC viable. They did not include any way of fixing this battery bank to a keychain. However, they did give you some holes here that will allow you to do so. So I actually had to go out on Amazon and purchase this with my own money, which is basically like, it's got like a threaded loop here, and it's attached to what would be a keychain. So what that is going to allow me to do is thread this down through the hole. So I have this threaded through the hole, which will allow me to bring the keychain part through the loop. So now I actually have a way to attach this to my actual keychain. So now this will stay clipped within my pocket and then in turn attached to my keychain. The charging cable is USB type A to USB type C. So what that's going to allow you to do is to charge the power bank, because you can plug one end into the power bank and then plug the other end into a power source to charge the power bank. However, I cannot take this end of the cable, which is USB type A, and plug it into my cell phone and charge my cell phone. So if this company were to use a USB type C cable, so straight through cable that's USB type C on both ends, not only will you be able to charge the power bank, you'll also be able to charge the cell phone or whatever device you're using with a USB type C cable as well. So I just topped off the battery bank portion of the keychain. So we're going to go ahead and test to see how much this unit charges the cell phone. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to use one of my own USB type C cables. I have one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plug one end into the power bank. And then I'm going to plug the other end into the phone. It immediately illuminates the capacity lights here. This will tell you how full the battery bank is. All four lights are illuminated to tell you that it's 100% full. And if we were to take a look at my cell phone right now, it states that it is charging. However, it does not state that it's fast charging. But again, this is not a deal breaker for me, because this is not something I'm going to use on a regular basis to charge my phone. This is only for emergencies. Interesting. After a few moments, it dropped down to 50%. Alright, so the charging finished. There's no more lights illuminated here. It got the charge state of my phone up to 42%. And if I were to subtract the 18% of what it was initially, that brings me up to about 24% charge. So this will charge my phone about a quarter of its capacity, which will buy me a significant amount of time to make an emergency phone call and then some. Of course, this isn't going to charge your phone all the way up from 0 to full, but if it could give you a little bit extra juice in an emergency situation, I feel like this is a valuable option to consider.